Hi everyone. So today we are getting into the part 7 of the lesson respiration in organisms. So in part 6 what we have seen what are the how respiration takes place in doing different activities and all we have seen. Isn't it? So now we are going to see how the respiration takes place in terrestrial animals. So terrestrial animals meaning land animals. The animals which live on land are called terrestrial animals. Terrestrial animals use the oxygen in the atmosphere for respiration. See, we human beings are all also what terrestrial animals. That is, people we are living on land. So we are also utilizing oxygen from the atmosphere. So some specialized organs are also needed for this respiration for process, isn't it? First step, we have to breathe. In respiration, the first step is breathing. Breathing is nothing but gaseous exchange. So nose is a special nose is an organ which is all involved in the breathing process, along with the nose, nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, lungs, isn't it? And the gaseous exchange mainly taken place in the lungs because of the presence of alveoli, because alveoli are the exact part where the respiration taken place. So lungs is the specialized organ, like that in my other sorry in other terrestrial animals and all, some specialized organs are also there. Surface through gaseous exchange occurs. So for in some animals they use the body surface to respire. That is, they use the body surface for the gaseous exchange. That is called respiratory surface. Okay, we will see. Sorry, let us see. So the main function of the respiration is what? It should absorb oxygen. That is, absorption of oxygen takes place. It has to taken place. Then exchange of gases, and organ is in contact with air. See, some organs, that is, we are having nose, it's an external organ, so that organ is directly contact with the air, then the external organ, through the external organ, then it reaches our internal organ. So in internal organ, what it has happened? It's happening, exchange of gases is taken place. Then because of this gaseous exchange, the oxygen is getting into the blood. Through the blood, it is absorbed by our cells. Then in cells, cellular respiration takes place. So these are the main functions taken place in the respiration. If we take some other organisms, for example in amoeba, this is amoeba, it's an irregular shape. No specialized organs are there. So in human beings we are having lungs, that is the specialized organ, but in amoeba no specialized organ. So they use their body surface. So they use the surface of the body. With the help of this surface, they respire. If we take insects and all, they will have small air tubes on the sides, that is called tracheal system. Small air tubes will be present. How, like our trachea we are having cartilaginous ring, isn't it? Like that they will have some air tubes and all present on their sides of the body, that is called tracheal system. So tracheal system is the specialized organ for the lungs, through which the specialized through the tracheal system the gaseous exchange taken place. Here in amoeba, with the help of the body, the surface of the body, gaseous exchange taken place. What happens in amphibians? They will use both lungs and skin. Both are their specialized organ. If it is on land, it will use their lungs. If it is in water, they will use their skin to respire. What happens in earthworm? So we have seen earthworm is our farmer's friend because it increases our soil fertility. So how the respiration is taken place in our body? Generally, earthworms are reddish brown, terrestrial invertebrate. Their color is reddish brown. Okay, terrestrial meaning land. What do you mean by invertebrate? That is the organism which do not have backbones. They are invertebrates. For example, snakes, they are also invertebrates, and we are having backbones, isn't it? So if they are having backbones, they are vertebrate. If they are not having backbones, they are invertebrate. So earthworm is an invertebrate. That's why it can be able to shrink its body, it can move, and they are known as farmer's friend. Why they are calling farmer's friend? Because where it is present in the upper layers of the cell, and it used to feed living and dead organic matter. So because of this, what happened? It will increase the fertility of the soil, and fertility increase, the crop production will be increased. Crop production increases, the farmer will be happy. So hence it is earthworms are called as farmer's friend. Respiratory system in earthworm. See, earthworm also having no specialized organ. So gaseous exchange occurs through the moist body surface in their bloodstream. See why they are saying moist body surface? Where it is present? in the soil, especially in the moist soil. See, it won't live in too wet soil or in too dry soil too. They will be in somewhat little moisture should be present, that is little amount of water should be present in that place only it will use it to live. So because of this moist body surface, there will the gaseous exchange taken place and it will send to into the blood stream, and the bloody fluid it is called as mucus. If you take cockroach, it's a black brown colored. It lives on damp places, that is uncleaned places, and it is an omnivorous because they will eat both plant and animal source. Even they can take a small insects and they will take any food which are present in plates or emitted food and all, and it can consume any organic matter too. Okay, what is the structure of the body? If you see the body structure, they will have small air tubes called spiracles. So it is otherwise called tracheal trunk, they will say. So the network of trachea is present, that is called tracheal system. So many tracheas are there. See, so many cartilaginous rings you can able to see, they are called trachea. So it is called network of trachea, hence it is called tracheal system. And spiracles are nothing but small openings, small holes present on the lateral surface of the body. Opening is regulated by the sphincter. So here you can see it is one of the, you can see here it is one of the spiracle. Here we are having the spiracle sphincter. And trachea tubes, how our lungs are dividing bronchi, bronchioles and then alveoli. Like that here also the trachea is divided into tracheole. Small branches called what? Tracheole. In our lungs we will say bronchi. Trachea is divided into bronchi and then small network of tubes called bronchioles, and each bronchioles at the end we are having alveoli. In the same thing in cockroach, the trachea is divided into tracheole. So what is trachea? Tubes opening from spiracles. From the spiracles we are having a tube will be present, that is called trachea. It carry oxygen from the air to other parts of the body. What is tracheoles? The division of the trachea is tracheoles. It is somewhat thinner tubes. So gaseous exchange taken place in this tracheole. So it's a very small chapter because at last we are going to finish our chapter in the next just one class is enough to finish this lesson. So go through the lesson again and again. It is somewhat very interesting because it's a normal process taken in our body in a 24/7 process. So if we have to know what is happening in our body, so try to read again and again. It should be definitely interest for you, and do the work. And online test was given, just don't forget to enter your name. First of all enter your name, it's very mandatory. Without that I can't mark the attendance. So perform your test well. Okay, thank you. I'll continue in the next class.